All right. Hey, Tuan.
How you doing?
Good. Um, can you? I know when you go through the roster, there's 15 guys on the main roster. Only five of them have been in the playoffs. Obviously, you're one of them. Can you kind of talk about what you think the experience will be like for some of the younger guys on the team? Obviously, your goal is to make the playoffs from this, but just to play in some of these games with how big these games are and how big of a stage this is going to be for them.
It's very big knowing that every game means something. Every game gonna be like a playoff game. You just gotta come play your best. It's different from having a full season, 80 some game season where you're figuring things out and traveling and all that. Guys are fresh and we got 8 games to get it done. So every game, everyone gonna bring their best, and that's what you gotta look forward to. Knowing that you gotta put up forth your best effort every night.
Antoine, Christian Clark with Law.com. What do you just think about playing high stakes games in empty arenas? How strange that could be.
Um, I don't feel like it's that strange. 'Cause I feel like we're basketball players. We've been playing empty arenas. Think about this: we play more games in empty arenas, more basketball in empty arenas than we do arenas. With all the practices, scrimmages, summertime. So I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it'll be a lot more fun actually. It'll be a more intimate feeling. Not as much going on around. So all the attention will be on the game.
Etoine, David Gruff from the Bird Rights. Two things. Do you think that there's some advantage in having a very young team where you have 8 games in 14 days and you have those young legs around you? And then, secondly, kind of a hard left, but um, are you worried and are players worried that some of the messaging that has gone on in the last couple of months with the movement in this country is going to get muted with you guys being in Orlando?
Um, First of all, I answer the first question. I feel like having more so the young lads, just having a deep team. It's gonna be hard. Guys have been playing 5-on-5. With the quarantine and everything going on, so having a deep team, having 10, 11 guys that can play, meaningful minutes. I think that's gonna be huge going into this stretch. And that's gonna be one of our advantages that we got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things, a lot of versatility. And we're a deep team. Second of all, with the moving and everything that's going on, no decision gonna be easy. We knew that coming back to play wasn't going to be easy, with everything going on with the quarantine. With the pandemic. Something we never seen. We had to fight through. All the social injustice and everything that's going on with that movement. It's definitely not gonna be easy. But I think we just should take advantage, of this time. Of this platform that we got with speaking out and I like the Black Lives Matter court. I thought that was a pretty cool idea, for the NBA and NBPA to do. But I feel like still at the same time we gotta keep pushing forward. You just can't stop everything that's going on. You still gotta fight through things and still work it out. And it's still a way that we can lend a helping hand. By talking about it, and helping everyone else be aware of everything that's going on.
Um, some of the players, like Bertans with DC opted out, he's going to be a free agent. You're going to be a free agent. You just alluded to 8 games being playoff games. Do you maybe look at it from the other end of the spectrum that these are vitally important to potentially your free agency coming up this offseason to play and to play well?
Oh yeah, anytime you get a chance to go out there and play in meaningful games, is definitely a boost. Anytime you can go play good, also, that's always gonna look better for you and add value to you and your stock or whatever that's going on in free agency. But if you just go and just worry about playing and just having fun and just trying to enjoy the moment, I think that'll take care of everything.
What's up, Etwan? This is Will Guillory from the Athletic. You guys already lost Jeff Bizdelic going into the bubble, and there's a possibility that Alvin won't be going as well. How tough would that be to overcome the loss of those two voices on the bench?
Um, it'd be very different, because the whole year, we so used to, especially, Jeff was a defensive coach, hearing him every practice, all, talking and giving us direction. Um, And then coach, of course, our head coach. It'll be different. Not having those guys around. I definitely wish they can both be there, but with the circumstances, got to follow the safety protocols and do what's best for those guys. But that's when that's what it's gonna take everyone. Everyone in the whole organization. Everyone got a role. The from the assistant coaches to the managers and from the veteran players and from the younger players. That's when everyone got to take a step up. Helping each other out. Because these times are definitely not gonna be easy for any of us. So that's why we all got to lean on each other and help each other get through it.
Is not knowing whether or not you're going to have Alvin, has that been any kind of an issue? I mean, everything's so uncertain right now anyway, and it's just another thing you're dealing with.
Us as players, we can't worry about that. We got to worry about just going to play the game, and try to win. We got to let them take care of that, what's best for them. But of course, who doesn't want their head coach there? You know what I'm saying? That's the leader of their team. That's huge. Everyone definitely want it. I know I want it personally. I wish he can be there, but nothing we do about that.
Twan, I was wondering what have you been doing to work on your game? Have you been keeping the floater game sharp during this time, for example?
Oh yeah, just doing the things that I do, just trying to perfect them. I'm still shooting floaters, shooting threes, making shots, playing defense. We're having this little time off, my body feel great. So anytime I feel like I'm healthy, I feel like I can play against anybody, play with anybody. As I've proven to do. In the past. So I'm looking forward to going to play. I think it should be fun and exciting, and I think we got a chance to do great things.
Each over those last 36 games, defense was so important to your success as a team. It certainly feels like, guys having this long layoff, shooting is going to be at a premium. But how important is it for you guys to get back into that flow defensively from game one, knowing you have to make up that space to get into that 8-9 game series of games?
Yeah, I see you've been watching a little basketball. I think that's actually the most important thing. I think for our team going forward. We got a lot of scorers, guys that can shoot and make buckets, but just the defensive communication, I think, just come with us all being on the same page and communicating, knowing what to do on defense. Talk to one another, not saying when the pick and roll coming, saying when we're going to switch, and just everyone being on the same page. I think that's the most important thing when it comes down to that. But I think we take care of that. Everything else will take care of itself. I think that'll help us win a lot of games. So I think that's a major key.
You guys have been able to get individual work in, past week and a half or whatever. Are you looking forward to finally being able to practice as a team later this week? It's been months.
Oh yeah, because we as guys still been getting shots up and stuff for the last couple of months. So after a while they get old. You ready to play some ball and get a little physical. Get a little contact. But yeah, we definitely looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. After not playing for so long, it's probably the longest I would think I went without playing 5-on-5 games. So it should be a lot of fun.
How much fun was the team in that last, especially when Zion came, that last 20 games or so? How much fun was this team as you guys started putting it all together?
Man, anytime you winning, anytime you start winning games, it make everything a lot sweeter. Man, it make the breakfast you eat the next day a lot better. You go home to your family, make it a lot better. So, by us winning games, it was definitely felt great.
I'm not sure if you're what practice group you're in because we don't have that information. But have you seen the photos of Zion and how good he looks and your thoughts about the kind of shape he's in, and maybe if you have seen him working out or practicing, just what more he could potentially be capable of in these 8 games in the playoffs, just from maybe the photos and videos you've seen?
Yeah, I definitely saw him. I could tell he definitely been working. Put a lot of work in on his body. He big. When I first saw him, I said, "Oh man, I forgot he was that big." But yeah, he put a lot of work in. And I think it's gonna pay off. Anytime you work hard to get better, I think it's just gonna pay off when you go to the court, go on the court, and it's just gonna make his game a lot easier. But I think he got something in store when we come back. I think he's gonna be great and help lead us to a lot of wins.